O que acende a sua vontade de começar algo? Tem uma faísca em você que te chama para empreender, investir, dar novos rumos para sua vida. E para todos os seus começos, você pode contar com Santander Select. Um banco mais pessoal, mais próximo, mais humano. Um time de especialistas com olhar atento para cada momento da sua vida. Porque você sabe, só quem já deu muitos passos está pronto para continuar começando. Santander Select. Começa em você, começa agora.
Nothing's off limits.
Not gonna say one way or the other. What?
Where the fuck is Sauce at?
Oh, yeah, you sound good enough.
You need to buying into that crap.
Right now. Some of it will air, so watch your words.
As far as I know, I am the only interventional cardiologist
Behind the scenes, savage.
Complaining that there was only a 6-minute behind the scenes the last time, so I was like, oh shit, we
Oh,
gotta do
that's
some.
all, huh?
I was like, you're not fucking happy with 6 minutes. You want 30 minutes. You want shit. Shit,
Right.
whose show is this? Damn it.
Yeah, I mean, behind the scenes isn't supposed to be a whole show. It's,
No. He
Yeah.
wants like 45 minutes of like raw cut.
yeah.
But if
Well,
you notice, Joseph, there was a behind the scenes that came out just yesterday with Sauce, basically, and folks, you got to go back to that. Sauce basically went real here on the show. We did like kind of like a rough cut type of thing. It was over my cell phone actually, and his cell phone. Well, he uses the iPhone. You know, Joseph and I, we hate fucking iPhones. But Sauce went into depth, Joseph, with Clueless Nation, asshole over there attacking Sauce's mother, and I think that is way too far. You know, I've talked to Sauce's mother, off the air here, Joseph, on the phone, and she's a tremendous woman, very nice-hearted woman. Both Sauce's parents are very nice, so. And I know they check out the show, so I want to say, hold on, Joseph. I want to say to Sauce's mother on the show, I apologize for that buffoon, that asshole. Excuse my language. I know you guys are Christian folks and everything, but the guy is a jerk for going after you. So I do apologize on to a radio personality. Yeah,
that's what you get from the left. They can't deal in substance. They can't deal in fact. They have to deflect, distract, distort, deny, dodge, deal in delusion, ad hominem, Alinsky style, even though Clueless Nation head over there doesn't know who that is. He's a useful idiot using the Alinsky strategy. He doesn't know how dumb and what a useful idiot he is because he won't do any research. So that's what he has to deal in. We could talk about Alinsky and that strategy because we're educated people. We actually have a clue what's going on, and we know who Cloward and Piven are, and we know all about the history of Margaret Sanger and Robert K. Byrd, the Democrat Grand Kleagle, that at his funeral they were still, praising up and down, just so much, like Reagan said, so much of what our leftist friends believe just isn't true.
Yeah.
And they don't care. They will never, ever do any research for themselves.
Well, Joseph, you bring up
on Google. They think Google provides them facts rather than just propaganda sites.
You bring up the media here, and I want to bring this into the behind the scenes, guys, because obviously we do some recordings here throughout the show. So, obviously you're not going to hear this on the other episodes. But you mentioned the media, Joseph. I wanted to bring this in because I know it's catching a lot, and I think maybe we should talk about it before we start the recording. But what do you think of Tucker leaving Fox?
Yeah, well, I kind of thought that was inevitable. I mean, look what they did with O'Reilly. O'Reilly still, to this day, had far better ratings than Tucker ever got to.
Yeah.
Tucker took over. He was down a couple million viewers and never got all that audience back. So,
Yeah.
Tucker is great, but he's still
Joseph,
less than what O'Reilly was. So,
yeah, did you see the stocks, man? They lost over what was it, hundreds of thousands of dollars in stocks in the last 3-4 days.
But they don't care. Here's what's going on.
Well, they sold off to the woke mob. That's what it boils down to, Joseph.
No, exactly. BlackRock bought a 15% interest in Fox and a board seat. And the Murdoch sons are far left of what Rupert used to be. So they are looking at this network moving left. I've said that for years, ever since the Murdoch sons took over. They're moving left, and here's why. They're only concerned about the ad revenues. Because of someone like O'Reilly and Tucker.
Squarespace is a website that makes websites? Meaning, it could create itself. Websites making websites. Websites making websites. It's the singularity. You did it, Adam Driver.
Oh, you did it, Adam Driver!
I'm in beast mode, hitting west to the east coast, stronger than superheroes,
Ain't nobody do it right.
Nobody do it like this. Nobody do it like this. Nobody do it like this. Ain't nobody do it like. Ain't nobody do it right.
There were some places that wouldn't advertise. So they can actually get more money, bigger advertising dollar profits with a smaller audience.
Oh, yeah.
And that's what they're going for.
Yeah. Yeah, because you talk about BlackRock, man. BlackRock is, the fucking left, CNN, MSNBC, CBS, all those leftist type of media outlets, it seems. They're losing their mind with the BlackRock. BlackRock, guys, if you paid attention to BlackRock, even Joseph here, I don't know if you're aware of this. Do you know BlackRock actually sued its own entity, its own network of company, BlackRock? I've seen that on Breitbart just this morning. BlackRock sues BlackRock.
Yeah, that's basically kind of what happened. Exactly. That's a behind the scenes in and of itself. That they bought the interest, so they made a movement to indeed sue themselves so that they could force that change at Fox. And the other aspect of that is Don Lemon was also fired. But CNN got exactly what it wanted. Everybody on their right has their hair on fire about Tucker Carlson. Meanwhile, CNN is off the hook with the Don Lemon fiasco, who had to be fired, needed to be fired. It wasn't a parting of a way based on a business strategy, which at the end of the day, that's what happened at Fox, because they're not really about what they say they're about.
Yeah, Don Lemon fired from CNN. 17 years with the company, Joseph, and they let him go. I think I knew that was going to happen. I think the folks, even people on the far left, the far right, the middle, they knew it was going to happen because, to be honest with you guys, and this is my opinion, and I think you're going to agree with me on this, Don Lemon pretty much carried that network of CNN, drove the ratings for CNN. He did. I didn't agree with him, but he did drive ratings for people that kind of went that avenue, including Tucker Carlson. Tucker Carlson carried Fox. And you see right now, between Fox and CNN, and I'm going to give you my opinion, folks. Okay, this is probably going to be the most serious, raw cut behind the scenes that you'll ever see here on the show. We usually do goofs and gags, but I wanted to put this in here because I knew we weren't gonna have time to talk about it. But CNN is losing money with the firing from Don Lemon, and the same thing goes with Tucker Carlson. They're losing money, Joseph, between both personalities. Do you think it was right to fire Don Lemon? I mean, let's start with Don Lemon first. Do you think it was right to fire him or no?
He needed to go for a long time, but like you said, he was like ABC's The View.
Pretty much, yeah.
It's controversial. They lie, and they lie some more. But they have an audience. So they were willing to put up with Don Lemon's crap, just like they've put up with Joyless Behar and Whoopi Goldberg to a point until now. I think Whoopi's out at The View or on the way out most likely.
Whoopi she's on thin ice right now.
Yeah.
With that network
they
and
will
that company,
they will tolerate a lot of antics and garbage as long as the racist spewing garbage brings in the eyeballs.
Well, with the Jewish statement, with the Jewish statement, and then the other racist comments that she said on the show. I mean, like you said, Joseph, you pretty much, I mean, you got it right on the spot. There's only so much that networks are wanting to tolerate. And the only reason why Whoopi's there is because of her accolades, her movie credits, and she's a well-known figure. Yeah. I mean, she hasn't done a major film, a motion picture in probably, 15 years, but she's still popular. Her comedy, too. Look up her stand-up comedy. She's done stand-up. So she's popular. Yeah.
Yeah, now, I'm going to shock the audience.
It is a myth that terrorism stopped during COVID. Unfortunately, mainstream media opted to prioritize pandemic hysteria over promoting all news. Terrorism continues. Simply hoping that it doesn't affect you is not a strategy. The new book, Terror Strikes, coming soon to a city near you, featured on The Author Show, is now available in paperback from bookstores, online, or as an ebook exclusively through Amazon Kindle. Terror Strikes, coming soon to a city near you by Joseph M. Leonard. Order today.
Savage.
Hello, do not adjust your equipment. No, this is not Michael Gardner. I am Joseph M. Leonard, and I am hijacking this broadcast momentarily to issue a heartfelt thank you. Thank you to the clueless nation's fascocrats that tune into this show. Thank you. I've repeated over and over. And with that, let's get on with the show!
You want to go to thelibertybeacon.com, in the search bar, Joseph M. Leonard, and go back and look at my Continued Twisting, Warping of Language article. All right, now there's a couple versions of that, but the original Continued Twisting and Warping of Language, I defend Whoopi Goldberg because I am always about principles and not personalities. There's a lot of things to criticize Whoopi Goldberg about, but her comment about Jews not being a race is correct. Judaism, like Christianity or Islam, is a class of people, not a race of people. We are one human race, different subclasses within the human race. So Whoopi said something right. She said it for the wrong reasons. I do believe she's anti-Semitic, but on that point, she was correct. She's wrong 99.999% of the time, but as the saying goes, even a stock clock can be right once in a blue moon.
Yeah, and we put that out there for you guys if you're viewing us on Rumble. which this video is only viewed on Rumble. Yeah, the libertybeacon.com. Yeah.
It's the Liberty Beacon. That's the wrong one. That's somebody
fake
else.
News, fake news. Yeah.
TheLibertyBeacon.com.
Yeah.
You don't want to go to that other place.
No, producer Shake, he was hearing it, and then he was like, shit, I got to type it in real quick and put it into the feed. So, yeah, you heard it, guys. TheLibertyBeacon.com. Search on the search bar. I know that website very well, guys. When you go to that website, go to the search bar and then just type in Joseph M. Leonard. Make sure you put the M in there so you can get the right fucking blog. Put Joseph M. Leonard, and you'll see all of his articles and blogs that he has, submitted to the website. Very, very, a lot of good information coming out of your articles, Joseph. Yeah.
Yeah, and like Don Lemon, criticize him up and down, but when he said, some people say that this makes some women over the hill, or whatever the heck he said. Yeah. He was repeating an adage. He was not saying it was his opinion. And people twisted that out of context. Again, I am for truth and facts and honesty, even when some people on my own side may not like it. So I have defended Whoopi, I have defended Lemon, but believe me, both of those racist bastards got to be gone from the air permanently. But I don't want someone attacked falsely, because you and I go through that. They attack us with lies. I don't want to sit around and allow anyone
it's on a daily basis. I mean, literally. I mean, I get probably more attacks here on the show with TikTok, of Instagram, Facebook. Which, speaking of Facebook, I want to say thank you very much. Got a lot of new followers, and we got like 45 followers over the course of 48 hours. So thank you very much. That's in 2 days, guys. Thank you very much. Join the Savage Army. I always say it on the show. It's obviously a catchy hashtag. So thank you very much.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. I seen one guy from where the hell was it? TikTok actually reach out to Joseph and said @JLeonardDetroit. I guess he follows you on different social handles, saying, Joseph, I don't have it on me, because I got to close it up here with behind the scenes soon. But I don't have it on me. But if you look through the different social media accounts that we have, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, you'll see the graphic that we put up there. Basically, Leroy L saying @JLeonardDetroit. You're right. He's basically saying, I wish I could say quote for quote, because I don't have it on me right now. But basically what he was saying, Joseph, was you were right on the parent issue. I guess he was going back a couple episodes back with the parent episode, saying that the child becomes who they are later in life from how they're raised early in their life. So and that was going back with the guy with the case manager, the old DCF guy, child service.
I can't think of his name, but exactly right. And if you don't parent, they indeed become indoctrinated by the state. You have to, and I go into it in Terror Strikes Coming Soon to a City Near You. Hope doesn't homeschool their kids, but she knows when they come from home from school to inquire, what did you learn today? What gaps need to be filled in with the lies they were told or the context that was left out? Because if you don't shape your children, the fascist state will.
Absolutely.
Again, regarding Whoopi and Lemon, plenty to criticize them. I always want our side to deal in honesty and facts. We've got to be better than the left. You've got to deal in facts, evidence, and honesty. We cannot be liars like the left.
Oh, no. Guys, thanks very much for joining the Savage Army. I always say it, guys. Keep it savaged. And till next time, guys, we'll see you later. Thanks very much for tuning into Behind the Scenes. A very, very serious behind the scenes, I got to say. Thanks very much.